ready now.
Perhaps the most influential martial arts star in history, Bruce Lee's impact would be felt for years to come, changing the landscape of both combat and Hollywood. Unfortunately, he also posthumously stars in Quest of the Dragon, one of the most inept beat-em-ups to come from the 6th gen of consoles. Bereft of quality in almost every area, Ronin Entertainment would let loose one of the ugliest, shortest, and poorest games for the Xbox, and it's not even so bad as to deliver moments of unintended comedy. Instead, it effectively defecates on the legacy of its titular hero and is not worth any player's time. From the moment you land your first punch, you can tell something went greatly wrong with the development of Quest of the Dragon. As you guide Lee through several stages, goons often come in numbers and must be dispatched. You can punch, kick, and block, as well as mix these moves up to create combos, as well as activate Dragon Power to boost attack. Unfortunately, combat is undone by several crippling flaws. The lock-on is painful, seeing you often skimming straight past foes despite targeting them. The camera often has trouble, with environmental objects obscuring your vision and being zoomed in too close, seeing you take attacks from off-screen opponents. The AI is awkward to fight, often swinging between docile and aggressive, while showing an irritating tendency to quickly slide away from you, making connecting shots even harder. It's repetitive, unfulfilling, and sometimes barely functions, making for poor action. With the core gameplay being so bad, surface elements fail to rescue the experience. The story is a bore, seeing you hunting down Lee's father, who's been kidnapped by a crime organisation, along with the monastery's relic, with obvious twists and a ton of really awkward moments failing to compel you to the end. Between brawls, you can break objects to find recovery items, but the path is so linear and obvious, this doesn't add anything. Bosses slightly change things, turning the game into something akin to a 1 vs 1 fighter, but the gameplay mechanics are unchanged, meaning it still sucks. Between levels, you can spend coins on upgrading your stats, buying new moves, and increasing your ranking, which in turn unlocks more purchases. But there's little reasons to see these upgrades through to the end, with special moves not making much of a dent into anything. You can also freely practice, and once you complete the 4-hour campaign, yes, you heard right, Bruce's challenges unlock, offering a slight few variations on the same 1 vs 1 encounter. It all fails to add much. Despite releasing on the powerful Xbox, Quest of the Dragon is one of the worst looking games of its generation. Characters look borderline hideous, with even the digital recreation of Lee looking subpar, with tons of rough edges and wonky texturing. The environments suffer this same fate too. Animations are stilted and cutscene movements somehow look even worse. Despite this ugliness, the frame rate is often inconsistent, ranging between a full 60 frames per second to sub 30, creating a choppy appearance. Somehow, the sound is even more woeful. The voice acting is abysmal, with canned lines and terrible accents polluting an already unremarkable story. The music is so nondescript, you'll think the tracks are on mute. And the effects are poor, with perhaps the only highlight being some acceptable recreations of Bruce Lee's combat sounds. A stain on the legacy of an icon of Hollywood and martial arts in general, Bruce Lee, Quest of the Dragon is a terrible experience. From its extremely poor combat, complete lack of depth, and total technical ineptitude, you'll wonder how quickly this was cobbled together. Add in a lame story, a lack of genuine challenge, and little incentive to return, and it sits near the bottom of the pile as one of the Xbox's worst games. It's not even so bad as to create unintentional hilarity, bar a few strange moments during the story. Even taking into account the game's brevity, it feels as though time is standing still, as you muster up the courage to work your way through. Even Lee aficionados should give this one a wide berth, lest you waste your time and money.
I should be Shaolin champion. I follow teacher's style completely.
The best style is no style.
This monastery is finished, and so are you.